Welcome back to another WWE SUPERCARD video. In this video we're going to be covering the benefits of, or the power of, war games. So in this one I have completed the biomechanical card, the swarm card, the behemoth card, Ruby Riot, Royal Rumble 21, and I'm now going for the Miz. I am just under 300 points. Yeah, 300 points, I'm just under. So what you want to do is edit deck. Now, I do have my best cards in there. And the reason is it's because you want to try and get to the highest tier possible. But if you don't feel comfortable in saying autofilling it, you can do this. You can put in the likes of Gothics. That's what I like to do. And then with the power of, you can change your deck in this one. Then I would randomly select my cards that I want in my deck, so I'm not overpowering myself, but also it's more so you want to try and get as close to that bar as possible. So I'll take it, for example, in my Ringdom deck, I have selected everybody for Ringdom next week. You noticed how I've not got my new pro in there, because I'm more than satisfied of just being in WrestleMania tier, so that when I do next week come up against opponents, they're going to be as easy. And this is another trick I'm going to show you. So see how it says I'm facing a behemoth there? I just back out, back in, I'm getting another behemoth. I do not want to face that tier, so I'm going to back out and back in and just keep doing that. This might not work, I'm hoping it works. Come on, give me somebody that's lower. There you go. Now I'm facing a Swarm plus plus, so always remember when you're getting your cards, you want to face a tier or two tiers below your tier. Now I will go into this game of things, and then we'll kick action on how it works. So right arrow, up arrow, down arrow. As I said to my partner earlier on, I don't really need to worry about arrows, but if you had a weaker deck than this, then you would always go with the arrows. Me on the other hand, I'm just going to fill up my board, and I'm going to leave him out. No, in fact, I'm going to put him in. So yeah, it's all about just dominating your opponent. Unlucky for him, I had 3 superstars, so that's how I won that. And he gets the 4 because I don't have any superstars in there. So I'll go again, but this time I'm going to fill in this ring with stronger superstars than the one I've got. And the reason for that is because he's up arrow, so he's getting the boost. So I don't mind that. It's the exact same as his guy, he's down arrow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply, you're only allowed to apply 1 support to your player each round. So I'm going to get 12 points for that. Again, I would have got 6 points for that, but due to the fact that I've got double points on, I get 12. I've just cleared out his ring, and now we get 44 points, and he gets 11. So it's 44-11, and I've not even exerted myself yet. So I'm just going to give him support. Now the only place he can really go now is that missing slot. Again, I've not even brought my best cards out apart from that Royal Rumble Pro and Xavier Woods. I can never remember that guy's name. But yeah, he's awesome. There you go. Because he couldn't put any cards down, I'm now gaining points, and I'm going to win this as well. So people, it's that easy. Another 40 points. I end up with 8861. Another 2 games like that, and I now have myself the Miz. And this is the first card I've done on video, I would say. So again, I have a weaker squad, but I also get the option of tagging out. Now I don't have a heel, or else I would have showed that on video, but I'm just going to fill up this ring now, see where this guy goes. I would say he's got absolutely no chance. I'm just going to bring him over, and I think he might win this. I think. Yeah, he won 1 out of the 2. Okay. So because I have my tag out, do I want to use it? That is the question. No, I'm not. I'll save it for now. And another thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be leaving this blank, because I want to see if I can get cards that will beat these 2. So I'm going to battle that. I'm going to win against that. That's 12 points, that's nice. I might win here. Yeah, I'm going to win here. He's going to get points. Okay. So there you go. I now have 2 cards that will beat that, and my Stone Cold. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply toughness to my strongest card. Now when you're applying supports on your cards, please place it on your strongest. It then means that they need to come chasing for you if you clear out 3 rings. So this guy's got absolutely no chance now, because I put my 2 strongest cards in. There you go. 140 points. Do I get him? Do I get him? And that is WrestleMania 37 Miz on stream, people. Yes, so happy with that. Heroic. Ah. I don't think I'll be going for that just yet. I forgot the heroic came on. Although Braun Strowman does make me a pro, but I don't think I've got enough time. So when my duty come to that heroic again, I will, yeah, because this is the time I'm going to start hitting heroic. I will apply credits on the next round I do, and we'll go for that heroic. I didn't think they done heroic in this, and that Shane on Mac would be great for my deck. Okay, I'll need to bypass that. So right now I have another team for the previous people who was watching, and this team is called Hayes Dare Noda. And with this team, there was a person in this team who asked me, basically, you need to come in, you need to help us. So, I'm coming in, I've came in, I should say, and I'm going to help this team out as best I can. I hope that tutorial video on war games was better for the lower players, the likes of my team and stuff, because it will help them out a long way. So happy I've got my though. For me, on the other hand, I don't really need any of these cards. I wish I could say I need them again, but I really don't. So what we're going to do, we're also going to go to locked. Is there any cards? I wish I could give away cards in this game. Can't Daddy, if you're watching this, can we trade in this game? Can we have a trading feature? With, even if it's just you and your team. Can we do that? 94. I think Andre the Giant will go. There you go, 5, my win. That's great. I wonder if I was to put him in the momentum slot. Yeah, that needs updated. Let's see if it updates itself. I wonder. There we go. So he's in my top 8 now. I think, if I'm not mistaken, with his games played, I think it will just boost me up to ++. So now I need to work on my females, which is going to happen for Ringdom. Not going to spoil anything. Not going to spoil anything, but you will all like the next video. I think I'm done with war games at the moment. I mean, yeah, I think I'm going to take a bypass on that. Now with the other thing that everybody's been talking about, and that is TBG. TBG is something like this. So if you win at top tier level, you get 725 SC. But because I'm helping this team out at the moment, we are 650 SC. Bear in mind, anything I do get from TBGs will be fusion food, which again benefits being in a low team, because fusion food you always need, no matter what. So if you're a new player, and this is for my team's sake as well, I would start with anything that needs to be built up on. So say for example, I'll go to, for example, this player, Joe's J. He's got all swarms, right? I think. He's been grinding it. He's been grinding it. If that person was to go into his PvP, go to rewards, go to Superstore, and say for example, buy 2 of these, or anybody in my team, if they have the SC, 30,000 SC, go for that option. Or if they don't have 30 SC, go for this option. Anything that makes you a pro or a pair, because I started off with this right here, Behemoth Pro. Once I got enough SC, I bought it again, and I kept buying it. I actually have a few Behemoth Pros to show. So the first one I got was Undertaker, the second one I got was Triple H, and the third one I got was Edge, followed by Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy I think I got in an event, and the other one just came to me. The Danny Brunch, I got him, I think it was second time round. So there's plenty of pros in there. This is my up to date Royal Rumble roster, if that's what you want to call it. So I have Dawkins, Xavier Woods Pro. I got Xavier Woods last night on the exclusive draft board, so I was really happy about that. Then, because I've always had them singly, Dawkins I got off the exclusive draft board 3 times, people, 3 times. So I managed to pro him and then fortify him. If you don't know what a fortify is, I can show you if I have I don't, unlucky for me. I'll show you once I get one. I have Big E from the Carnival pack. That's the pack I couldn't get out in Team Chat. So I spent 9,000 credits on the Carnival pack, and I got Big E, I got Charlotte Flair. They were my 2 decent ones, and then once I got the Mankind, I was so buzzing. I got Braun Strowman. Again, he would have made me a pro if I was going for the heroic side. It's just, it's a grind, man. It's only took me 3 days to get to where I've got to, because I've just been pacing it out, because I didn't think I would have enough good deck to, you know, unlock the heroic side. Adam Cole, Bobby Lashley, Io Shirai, Dexter Lumis I got from, I think it was Team Road to Glory. Either Team Road to Glory or Team Ringdom. It was one of them. Cesario I got from Single Ringdom. The Miz I got from Team Road to Glory. Rhea Ripley was the very first event card and female, and we got to 900 points, so we got the Rhea Ripley as a team. James Drake I got from the exclusive draft board. Blackheart I got from exclusive draft board. Nia Jax I got from exclusive draft board, and Ruby Riott I just got there in the event. So between mixed of fusions, event, let's see, event cards, and just basically just cards off the board, like him. Really good combination. I could have went for that Braun Strowman there. I just don't have the credits for it. It's a heavy credit sort of event. Don't get me wrong, I spent maybe 1,500 credits on that event there, just to get to where I got to, which was the highest. Because you need a lot of double pointers to even, you know, get there. Because it would take me, what, 10 games, then it would take me 30, then it would take me 60, so that's another, what, 100 games in 21 hours. Not to mention that I've got work tomorrow, so I don't think I can be on late. King of Rings, you want to do this as much as you can. The reason why I'm saying you want to do as much King of Rings as you can is because of this 25 draft picks. And the reason why you want to get 25 draft picks every time, as I'll show you. Now I'm only doing this for the video, guys and women. Is because I'm doing this so you don't have to do it, okay? You will see here. I need to buy another one, don't I? Yeah. You have reached the maximum amount of draft picks, okay? That's, well, 50 was the maximum. It is the maximum. But if you play King of the Rings and get 25 draft picks, or if you get put out in the first round, you'll get 5 draft picks. If you keep saving them up over a course of time, you'll have a lot of picks to do the draft board. And if you do the draft board and pick all your cards, perfect. I timed that nicely for the video. If you do that, you will have a chance of getting to the exclusive draft board that I was talking about. And what the exclusive draft board does is it gives you better cards, so you can either hit your tier card or just better supports, better females and better males. Unfortunately, my partner has been having difficulty, as she claims, of getting a good card out of that. But I've done it now for... Right, that should be enough. I've done that now for quite a wee while, and I've had my reward out of it. And how you get this dust pile is if you just click on the icon, on the diamond icon, and you form a dust pile of just utter crap, as we'll say. And then once you do that, I keep thinking that, right, 470, that should take me over. Yes, and don't worry about, you know, oh, I've done 100 or 200 over. As the YouTuber said, and I'm going to quote, it carries on to your next draft meter. So you can just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. I will take you to this board. There's 16 picks. Shout a number between 1 and 13. 1 and 13.
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Swan Mickey James, one of the carnival superstars. Nice. I'll walk her in because I need to start getting fusion food. And another good way of getting up the tiers as well, because there's multiple ways in this game, is doing fusions. Fusions is your best friend in this, by far. I've got 2 there, and I have, where is it? What one was on here? I'll find it. There we go. I've got 2 there and I've got 3 sitting at the back, so ready to work its way up. Now of course you can get the images from the older fusions as well. If you want the images, that's all the fusions get used for. So Money in the Bank is a great way of getting cards like I've just spoke about. See, normally I would have all Royal Rumble singles in there, but I don't have all Royal Rumble singles. I only have what I have, and I've not put my best deck in either, because reason for that is every board in this game, or every event, or every thing that you do in this game is crucial on terms of what you're doing. So you see how I've put 4-9 as the highest, but normally it would be 4.6, 4.7 roughly. So I've matched them all up together, and then I've matched these all up together. And the reason for that is, if I did have a full single board of Royal Rumbles, which I think I'll have one day, is the more singles you put in, the more you're balancing out that board, so you're not getting hit with 5 million, 6 millions and 7 millions, if that makes any sense. So I'll play a quick game here and show you what Money in the Bank is all about. So Money in the Bank's great. So if you get the ×2 there, you get extra points. For example, you get, and I forgot to mention yet, once this goes through, you always get 5 points for a silver briefcase. So silver briefcases is what you're looking for. So I'll just do this, and you noticed how that's 3-9 and mine's is 4-3, because I've kept that balanced in a way of getting easier points in Money in the Bank. So now we're getting on to the 4-3. So now that I've got 3 better people than that, I'm just going to beat him. I'm going to use my fusion to do it. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to pick, at this point I'm going to pick Stone Cold, because I know he can beat Bobby Fish in the pro department. And then I'm going to finish it off with Undertaker. And you noticed how it's a lot easier than before? It is a lot easier. $25 SC, you times that by 2, you get 50. So that's me made 50 SC back from what I just spent, which was 90. So I'll play another game of that, and then I've got my 100 back. So that's that. Sorry guys, my voice is going. PvP, yeah. So the last thing I need to show, and I show this in every single video, PvP is, again, crucial. It's good, but crucial. So, you have War, you have Royal Rumble, you have Women's Royal Rumble, you have Elimination Chamber, Women's Elimination Chamber, and that's it. The rest is all events, and we'll come to that in a different video. So, War, if you don't have time and you're not in a team and you're a free player and you're just on, say you would have cards like, perfect, say you would have cards like this, right, and just say that's not there, just say you had this, wrong arrow. Right, so just say you're a free player, you're new to this game, and you had cards like that. So for example, it's going to pair you up in a game with that deck. But for the people who are biomechanical and over, what I would do is I would have two good, sorry, I've not got any biomechanical cards. Who can I pair him up with? I don't have any. Huh. So we'll go Triple H and Danny Burch. Danny. So you notice how that's a compatible tag team, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put two Gothics in its place. So that and that. No. That. So you noticed how there's two good ones, and if you were Behemoth, say, you would do this. And that balances it out. Although the females might be a bit stronger. For Royal Rumble, you won't have a deck like this just yet. But because I need to put in the Miz to do his games, I'm going to go down here, I'm going to see, yep, his games have been played. So I'm going to put in the Miz. And he's 5 million, 5.3. So now I'm going to put in somebody that's 5.3. If I can find it. I'm going to keep him in at the moment, even though he's slightly better. So with Royal Rumble, you want to put in two decent males. Two of your best males. And the arrows do count in this game, people, so don't just put in a left arrow with an up arrow. And don't put in your best deck either, because it will just mess you up on the actual gameplay. So 4 down arrows, 4 left arrows, 4 up arrows, and 3 right arrows is what I've done with this deck. You can mix it up depending on what you have in your deck. You might go 4 right arrows, 4 left arrows, 3 down arrows, and 4 up arrows. It just depends on what you have, but I would definitely use that as it's more of a win method, but it's also more of a rank up method if you need any players ranked up. The women's one, on the other hand, is all over the place. I need to sort that. So Io Shirai should really be taken out of there. If I can find a Gothic, it's going to go up the way. I did have one. There you go, Bianca. So same rules apply. Who did I just get there? I just got Nia Jax. Again, if she was levelled up, she'd be in partner with her. Again, same scenario. I would then go and play to get Nia's games done, as well as Ruby Riot's, which I need to go and do. So once they're levelled up, I'll go and play that. But I'll use my men's Royal Rumble first to get the mids levelled up, but not only that, so I can get cards for Nia Jax to put her into here, so I can get that done. Elimination Chamber, I don't really play, but if I was to play Elimination Chamber, I would use this support, this manager. And again, totally different game mode now. Gothics must be obtainable for all your decks, especially in PvP. Again, same scenario with the women, Gothics again. I've covered that. Road to Glory, what you want to do is just autofill it as best you can, and you'll have your best deck there, and then you just work on it. So it's like a deck where you just need to constantly work on it. Ring Domination is like that because I've autofilled it. That is fine, I'm going to keep myself there. But on the other hand, if I didn't feel comfortable and I was getting harder opponents, I would then put in somebody like that. That's not what I wanted, that's too low. Try again, Stephen. Kevin Owens, maybe. Okay, must be somebody higher. That's about the highest I'll get it. Should be a bit lower than that to where it's just in, but I'm happy with that. Last Man Standing is all about a deck that you can make yourself through your top 8. In other words, this is my top 12 players. Try and get as many pros as possible. If you think players are going to be overpowered, that is fine. These 4 players here will probably be replaced by WrestleManias by the time that event next comes round. So it's a full deck of 5 million, and then I have a full deck of 4 million. Again, it will just be evenly matched. Giants, on the other hand, is just Giants. Just try and get as much as possible on the board, and just try and get as many best players into the categories as possible, and you'll be alright, because the more pros you get, the more stuff you'll have, the more points or damage you do, the more quicker it becomes up on the bar when you're getting your rewards. And Women's Giants, I need to work on that as best as I can. There's going to be 3 Royal Rumbles getting into there, plus behemoths and stuff, so I'm not even worried about that. Clash of Champions, a game mode that I've still not played yet. Once I play that and get the gist of that, because I had an old account and I'm just back from that. This is a brand new account, so as I said, in War Games, I've already covered. So what we're going to do now is we are gonna do the Performance Centre. So Performance Centre, for me, it's been a lifesaver, because again, this is the players that's got like a pro or a single, they want to level it up, you put it in there. You put it in the in-ring condition, it gets your games done. First one is free, and then the second one you need to pay 100 credits for. Me, on the other hand, I've used this quite a bit. through my account due to the fact that if you had the credits, it would be 300 for the level up your character. I don't touch that. I think it's a waste of credits on my behalf, and Cat Daddy really need to change their prices, man. But all in all, I am grinding for this ladder award. 5,000 games. I'm almost 3,000 games played, so in a couple of weeks I should hit that mark. I think I am Royal Rumble plus. It's not said it on the team yet, but I think I am. And these things, momentums, what are they? I get asked this a lot. Momentum slots is an extra 5% to all stats of your player. So, for example, I've got 4 momentum slots. I need to try and aim for the 5th now. I've not got long to do it, I've got 2 days. And I'm behind a lot. I'm only on this bar. And I need to get to this one. The red one. So, momentum slots is a really good way of dominating your opponent in the ring. And it's just really good for team events as well. So make sure you're hitting the momentum slots. 3 momentum slots is what you need minimum if you're in a team. Because I've seen so many players not play PvP and 2 weeks later they're mailing me saying, I wish I should have played the PvP to get my momentum slots now. And I said, well, the choice is yours. It's just tempting me. You're tempting me. But I'm not going to do that. So that's my updated deck. I'm away to get my dinner now. And I'm away to hopefully try and get I'm going to get a TBG going with the Mad Squad over there. And I'm going to go and level up players, do PvPs, do my money in the bank, because I've only played it once today. I'll keep an eye on my King of Ring for the picks, and is there anything else I would like to cover? Yeah, the feature pack. I don't know if it's going to be beneficial. I'm going to try and get that at the end of the month. So hopefully, because that is already in the store, I think. It's just down in price at the moment, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to come round again. Your team random, hopefully, or should be a female event. If not, then it's going to be a good one for my team's sake. I've got 1,200 cards in this catalogue. Oh, and another thing, this goes for my team and all under players. Quests is a good way of leveling up depending on what you get. If you're a grindy player like me, then you can do this up to 20 times. It's all different events that go